On a foggy morning, dark creatures appeared on the kingdom's borders, spreading chaos and terror among the villagers. Lena, a young fairy, noticed these creatures as they crept through the forests, leaving dark traces and disrupting life around them. Feeling alarmed, Lena decided to warn the nearby villages. She rushed off, alerting everyone to the impending danger, but many dismissed her warnings, considering them mere fairy tales. Yet, Lena realized this was the beginning of a greater evil that required everyone to stand together. In a grand hall, the kingdom's leaders, dwarves, fairies, and humans gathered to discuss the new threat. The discussion began with heated arguments, as each side blamed the others for past mistakes. The dwarf leader was furious, accusing humans of breaking their alliances. Tension filled the hall, and voices rose until it seemed the situation would escalate into a brawl. Lena intervened, urging everyone to think rationally and remain calm, emphasizing that the approaching evil required their unity despite their differences. Amidst the rising tension, Lena managed to convince the leaders to sign a temporary treaty to face the threat. An agreement was signed stipulating cooperation in defense, resource sharing, and training, but trust was virtually non-existent among the parties. They conducted joint training despite mutual suspicions, and over time, some individuals began to cooperate harmoniously, offering a glimmer of hope for a genuine alliance. However, Lena realized that any new disagreement could be enough to shatter this fragile alliance. On a dark night, the human king received a terrifying message from the Dark King himself, containing explicit threats to destroy the entire kingdom. The Dark King demanded everyone surrender and hand over the key to the magical power. This message spread panic among the leaders. Rumors circulated that one of the leaders was secretly communicating with the Dark King, increasing the distrust within the alliance. Everyone began to question who they could trust in these trying times. Lena and a team of warriors embarked on a quest to find Oris the Guide, the great sage said to possess deep knowledge of ancient secrets. After a perilous journey filled with deadly traps set by the Dark King's followers, they reached the sage's cave. Oris warned them that their victory depended on the strength of their unity and that doubt and suspicion were the path to defeat. Oris agreed to help them, giving them an ancient amulet that would increase the alliance's power if they remained united. Lena and her companions returned to the kingdom with Oris's amulet and a magic seed symbolizing unity. They planted the seed in the heart of the kingdom, declaring that it would only grow if everyone remained united, and its growth would be linked to their spiritual strength. The group began to feel a sense of responsibility towards this seed, and it became a symbol that united them, urging them to do everything in their power to protect the kingdom. Everyone realized that their success depended on their cohesion as a single body. Amidst the training and preparations, Idris, an ambitious human noble, decided to rebel and sow discord among the soldiers. Idris exploited the weaknesses between the different groups to instill doubt in their hearts, hoping to seize power at the expense of the kingdom's unity. King Aaron tried to persuade Idris to abandon his plans and join them in the spirit of teamwork, but Idris had greater ambitions, causing everyone to doubt his intentions. Idris became an additional internal threat, endangering the alliance's unity. The forces began intensive training under the supervision of the kingdom's different leaders, learning new skills and defense techniques. Despite their attempts at cooperation, disputes arose among the soldiers, and problems escalated during training. However, some teams began to show cohesion, giving others hope that unity was possible. These trainings became an opportunity to bring hearts closer together as they shared experiences and techniques, despite tensions and differences. One night, the leaders gathered following a new message from the Dark King. The threat was clear: if they did not surrender the magic seed and pledge their allegiance, they would face his armies soon. This message caused a deep division among the leaders, as some believed that negotiation might be the only way to survive, while others rejected this option outright. In the end, they decided not to surrender, but doubts and worries began to control many of them. During one of the meetings, Lena noticed a spy among the attendees who was transmitting information to the Dark King. She began to investigate secretly and managed to identify the spy who was secretly causing division among the forces. This incident instilled fear within the alliance and increased the distrust among the leaders. However, This moment was also an opportunity for them to unite against a common enemy. After the spy was revealed, the alliance leaders met and swore to confront any betrayal or sedition. Lena emphasized the importance of mutual trust, affirming that the magic seed would not grow unless they were strongly cohesive. Everyone began to understand the value of sacrifice and cooperation, and they realized that the danger did not only lie in their apparent enemy but also in their cohesion as a single body. The alliance began to conduct new tests for the soldiers to strengthen the bonds between them and enable them to understand each other on a deeper level. The tests involved tasks that relied on cooperation and coordination among different individuals. Despite the difficulties they faced, the bonds between the soldiers began to deepen, and they realized that their success depended on their ability to work as a team. As days passed, the leaders felt that the situation had become more stable. Trust began to creep into everyone's hearts, and there was a kind of genuine alliance, where they helped each other without hesitation. The magic seed grew stronger, becoming a symbol of cooperation and unity. They realized that the strength of their words and spirits was the force that would confront the Dark King. The news arrived that the Dark King's army was approaching the kingdom. The leaders and soldiers gathered and declared their readiness to face the confrontation. The plan relied on exploiting the terrain and geography to their advantage, using their local knowledge and shared strategies. Everyone felt fear, but their determination did not waver, believing that their strength lay in their unity. The great battle began, and the fighting was fierce and violent. The Dark King used his dark forces to confuse the soldiers, but the alliance did not retreat. They fought fiercely, maintaining the spirit of teamwork and mutual support. In difficult moments, they remembered the magic seed that symbolized their unity and found in it the determination to continue. During the battle, Idris the traitor decided to rebel and join the Dark King. His betrayal almost caused the alliance to collapse, but Lena and the other leaders delivered an inspiring speech urging everyone to remain united and not allow the traitor to divide them. His betrayal turned into a source of strength for them as it united their hearts more. With the increasing pressures of the battle, the alliance's forces were about to collapse. However, they decided to activate Horus's amulet, which gathered their energies and increased their power in the face of evil. They united in a touching moment and managed to regain their strength and push the enemy back, striking fear into the hearts of the Dark King's soldiers. The decisive moments of the battle arrived when the alliance decided to implement a unified attack plan. They used ancient spells and their shared weapons, merging as a single force, and managed to repel the Dark King's armies and drive them towards defeat. The signs of victory began to appear on the horizon, and everyone remembered that this victory came thanks to their unity and their belief in each other. Finally, the leaders were able to confront the Dark King personally, and with their combined efforts and magical powers, they were able to destroy him and end his threat forever. Everyone realized that the strength of their hearts was the true power that defeated evil. This was a lesson for everyone that true strength lies in unity. After the battle, a grand celebration was held in the kingdom, where everyone united to celebrate their victory. The magic seed flourished and grew, becoming a symbol of unity and shared strength. The entire kingdom realized that unity is strength and that cooperation was what would protect them from any future danger. After the fall of the Dark King, victory was not merely a military defeat, but a deep lesson about the importance of solidarity in difficult times. The kingdom united stronger than ever before, and everyone began to rebuild their kingdom under the banner of unity. But Lena, as she watched the rapid growth of the magic seed, knew that future challenges would require more sacrifice and teamwork. Months passed after the great battle, and King Aaron faced economic and political challenges. But thanks to the collective spirit adopted by the alliance after the battle, the kingdom was gradually recovering. Idris tried to exploit the political vacuum for his own gain, but he found himself isolated, as betrayal had no place in a state built on the values of solidarity. As the kingdom recovered, there was a constant concern about new threats that might emerge. But Lena and the heroes who fought alongside her decided to continue their path in preserving unity. Over time, the kingdom built a unified army that not only included different nationalities but also shared training among everyone to develop their combat and tactical skills. News arrived that the Dark King's followers were trying to reorganize themselves into small groups.